you've arrived.
Here's Booker. 51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's stolen by SGA. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Dampier. Ewing right side. Rebound by Wallace. Outside Boozer. Buries the long-range jumper.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
Well, that last play pretty much sums up their effort in this one. Not good.
SGA against Booker. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
It's been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard.
Your home team.
They lead by 14. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And the home team has possession. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. They've got Edwards. Dennis Rodman is out there with Adams. Then there's Wallace, and it's Fox in at the point. They've got Smith. Booker out there with Dampier. Then it's Robinson, and it's Ewing in at the center position. A fadeaway.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Adebayo is checked in for Adams.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Dampier. And it's off from three-point range. Dampier's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Wallace, the pass to Fox. Edwards looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Goes up again. Good. Adebayo's got 9.
And you can tell Adebayo is going to be a force in this league for a long time.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Boozer, he's checked in for Wallace. Dampier's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's what Bam wants to do. He wants to put the ball on the floor and get into the paint.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Booker against Edwards. Ewing, and Adebayo sends it back.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Fox kicks to Boozer. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Boozer gets it to go. Boozer's got his second basket of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. 8 points for him.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Traps in the tray. Boozer's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Outside, Adebayo. Got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
33.
Delivering the blowout. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Anthony Edwards out there with Maxey. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Boozer, and it's Rodman in at the 4 slot. Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. Money from the wing.
Out of that locker room, raring to go.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Dampier is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Smith. Then it's Ewing. And it's Smith in at the 3 slot. Here's Dampier. Smith right side. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
And I love when Smith is assertive on offense, catching the D off guard with the catch and shoot.
Boozer is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Edwards. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ewing is out there with Smith. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Dampier. And it's Smith in at the 3. They get it back. A second chance effort. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Oh, the strength of Adebayo is impressive and sometimes overwhelming for the defense. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad. All right, fans, that was your youth dance squad. Make some noise.
1:44 left to play in the 3rd. No one near Smith as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Here's Boozer. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Harper the pass to Smith. Trains it from beyond the arc. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Smith loves pulling up from 3. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
Here's Reed. Buried from 15 feet out.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Now here's West. Smith in the post. He's covered by Boozer. And it's Smith missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Robinson. He's off on that one. Nice defense from Wallace.